will square off in Cheshire today for the right to play in the Class L Championship, as Greenwich, who is looking for a three-peat this year, will take on Glastonbury. Glastonbury losing to Greenwich a couple of years ago in the Class L Championship game. So right away, winning the face-off right now is Glastonbury, the first one that they got. Over the top, here comes Walker, ever dominant, getting the shot on goal. Quickly, it's 1-1, less than 16 seconds after the last one went in. You saw Walker come over the boards as a factor.
No, not face it, pretty much they're a junior almost now in experience, being the postseason of their sophomore year. You know, I am surprised though by the amount of goals scored early on. I thought this would be more of a defensive battle.
Kylie Ginsberg came over from the soccer field to bring her talents here, the sophomore goalie. On the other side, Audrey Panovich had to step in for a very important Glastonbury player in Katrina Hopkins. Another goal scored there as Glastonbury is able to even it up at 2.
Who had the goal?
They've been busy early on, as you mentioned.
A lot of action between Walker and I believe she was contested there by Emily Johnson, who might have come into the game. See Mark Richt walking around anywhere here.
You never know, it could be recruiting.
Paletta wins the face-off. Now 3-2 in favor of Glastonbury. It's been a lot of this, Mike. A lot of shuffling, a lot of back and forth, some calls. That time, no harm done, no card, but just a warning against Greenwich. And Glastonbury back on the attack. Glastonbury setting up their attack. You see finally some movement out of Catherine Uzulo, somebody we've been watching today. She is a two-sport athlete. Played basketball. We've seen her many times on CPTV Sports, including that memorable CCC tournament game against Tallinn a couple of years ago. Tell you more about that later. Shot coming in over the top, and it's 4-2 Glastonbury. Taylor Walker, second goal of the night. Now Glastonbury has had 4 goals in the last 3.5 minutes. They are streaking.
They are, and good interior passing. Walker able to catch it right in front of the net, do the spin around, and get the top left-hand corner for the goal. Very well executed. And Santor with the assist. Excellent hit pass. Cami Santor, the junior, to get it there and set up Walker for a relatively easy goal.
In Connecticut in 2004. There's Paletta dispossessed. Running up the sideline now, number 16, Sarah DeCenzo. Trying to get something going as it was batted back against Cami Santor, who had the assist on that last goal. Santor looking for DeCenzo, finds her. You saw right there, Glastonbury had to move quickly after the quick change over in possession, but they weren't the ones that created the foul. Now on the far side. Trying to find that trailing man on the bottom. Nothing doing. As you see 3 red shirts rise to the occasion there. But underneath, a shovel pass, so to speak, on net. Nothing doing. Saved by Ginsberg. So after this, both fan bases very into it here. That's actually Paletta with the elbow. Glastonbury very happy with that. Greenwich traveled a little bit to get up here. Anytime Greenwich has to get out of FCAC territory, it's quite the drive.
But I have to give credit to
injury. Glastonbury able to keep it with the ground ball. Some spins and turns from Walker. Excuse me, there's Walker. Pass underneath, getting the shot off. And that's Cami Santor. She had an assist already, and now she's able to work into the column of the goal-scoring variety, and they tie it at 6.
Santor, you're right around the top, gets the goal. I like how she went low. A lot of goals we've seen has gone high. She goes low and bounces off the ground and Ties this game up at 6, as you mentioned. Right off the bat, give Glastonbury credit. They've come out of the gate strong.
Done well to not allow a goal thus far. Bless you.
5 minutes a game must be just totally wasted. What's that, Kerry?
I don't care if we're on the air or not. Sometimes when nature calls, you got to give some love to the person next to you. Santor getting a shot. Exhibited earlier today.
Yeah, it interrupts your flow. So you might look at it as a little thing, but the offensive flow is interrupted.
And that's very important because Glastonbury relies on their aggressiveness. But it hasn't harmed or hurt any team. Goal by Santor. Shooting it underneath and getting into the low post. And she now has 2 goals, both goals coming in the second half.
2 goals and an assist in the first half, you're right. She has taken over. How about that play? Making it look easy in the far end. Good shot. And now Glastonbury back on top, 7-6.
Had a goal at 1:37 in this half and also 8:52. And Santor getting hot. We were just talking about the fact that do you think that start and stop would hurt Glastonbury because of the way that they like to play aggressive, but the world happy.
No question about it.
And then they had the man up, or the man up opportunity they gave up. They gave up a goal. Go ahead.
Little surprised Glastonbury's taking the time.
And now Walker working around the crease. She found the seam, but it was saved.